Hey, Honeyco. Hey, life in North Carolina. What's going on? I'm down here. I'm in North York, man. Hey, Honeyco. How you doing, honey? I'm in North York. There's just a little protest going on here. Yo, give me a thumbs up, man. I'm here at North York Center, and these guys. This is where I usually hang out. I live here. So they're protesting. They're protesting Iran here. So this is like an Iranian protest. Yeah, you're good. How about you, North Carolina? You okay? Yeah, give me a thumbs up, man. They're protesting. A girl in Iran got killed by the police. So, you know, they're protesting. Yeah, the girl in Iran got killed by the police. She wasn't wearing her headscarf properly, and they kill her. So thanks for giving me the thumbs up. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this just a little bit. It's a big thing here. So I just wanted to show you guys. So you guys okay? Yeah. I don't know what happened yesterday. My stream. I did a stream yesterday. It was like 2.5 hours, and then it got deleted. I don't know what happened. So they deleted my stream. So I don't know why they did that to me, man. But you know, it happens. It was a 2.5 hours stream I did yesterday, and I put it up. I put it as public, and it still didn't go. Yeah, it happens. You know, sometimes they don't let the stream stay live for like a long time, but it's all good. But anyways, guys, I'm in North York. This is the North York protest of the Iran killing. So they're gonna go down North York here. This is Young Street in North York.
North York, Young Street, you already know how
Yes, guys. Yes, guys. Thank you.
for the Persian.
Yes, of course. So yeah, there's a protest about the killing in Iran. So
Yes.
these guys are protesting that.
You already know.
Yeah.
It's more than that, though.
Oh yeah, just the whole regime. You're protesting the regime too.
No, it's many years of suffering.
Right. Okay.
It's slavery in plain sight.
Yeah.
People don't see it. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what? So the protest in Iran, you think it's going to change anything?
Of course.
Yeah.
If the people
But
don't,
it happened a couple of years ago. I remember 4 or 5 years ago there was something happened, and there was a protest.
they're gonna keep fighting, keep fighting.
Yeah.
That's what real warriors do for their nation.
Right. I hope everything changed in Iran. I would like to go to Iran one day, but I can't go to Iran if it got a regime like that in charge. I cannot go to Iran, you know. But if it had a more liberal, as you say, or a more tolerant regime, I could go to Iran. I could see myself going there.
The people make up for the regime.
Right.
But unfortunately, people have a mindset like yours
Right.
that they get scared of the regime so much they don't understand.
Right.
But the people really do take care
Right.
of any people that come travel. Like,
Right.
they invite you into your home. And
Of course. Yeah.
they really care.
Yeah. But so many rules, you know. But I will still go there one day. I think one day I'll go to Iran. I was supposed to go to.
Just
I was
know
supposed.
that's where
Right.
a lot of the world started.
Right. I was supposed to go to Middle East in January. So guys, I was supposed to go to Middle East in January. I was gonna be in Dubai, but I wasn't gonna go to Iran, of course. But hopefully, if Iran has a new regime and it's a more tolerant regime, I can go to Iran. I would like to go to Iran too. So yeah, you know. But yeah, Darren, you live around here, right, Darren? Darren Dobson, you live in this area, right? You live around here. This is North York Center. This is up by Young and Finch, Young and Shepherd. So I know you live around here, right? I live in Don Mills, but I know that this area have a lot of Iranians and Koreans. So thank you for giving me a thumbs up, and yeah, let's hope one day we can go to Iran if they have a new regime. It'd make it easier to travel there. So yeah. Oh, you live in Port Union. Oh, okay. Wow. You live in Scarborough. Okay. I thought you live in North York. Okay. Oh, good, man. I thought you lived in North York. I live in North York. Yeah. Hey, Honeyco. Wow, guys. Honeyco, you get to see where me and Darren Dobson live. We live here. Yeah. We live here. Anyways, they have a fancy car here. You see, there's a fancy car. Someone brought their electric car here. It's a BMW fancy car. So yeah, man. Wow, nice car. Anyways, guys, I just came here just to get a glimpse of this protest. Thanks for coming in, and I'll stream it up now. Yeah, it's electric. Is it an electric car? I don't know if it's electric or it's hybrid. Okay, it's a hybrid car. Okay, all right. It's a nice car. I don't know if it's hybrid or electric. It's a nice car. Anyways, they're going down the street there, guys. So thanks for coming into my stream. Yo, man, the stream I did yesterday, 2.5 hours. I put it to public and it's not showing up. I don't know. I guess it didn't go public. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. They're doing a renovation on this building, guys. So what do you guys want to see? I'm in a new part of town here. I'm in North York. I'm not in my normal spot where I do my streaming. I just came down here. I saw the protest and they're going. So I didn't know if you guys want me to go. They're walking up to Finch, I think. I think they're going to go up to Finch or the park. So yeah, I can get a coffee. They have the cafe here. I can get a coffee and sit down here. I can sit and get a coffee. They have a nice spot for me to get a coffee, you know? I can get my coffee, you know? So guys, we're in North York. We are in North York. This is the heart of North York, guys. This is North York, guys. Yeah, Mel Lastman Square. I'm right by Mel Lastman Square, man. I'm walking north right now. You guys know this area well. If you guys live in Toronto, you guys know this area. It's like the Wilshire Boulevard of Canada, the Century City of Canada. I used to call this place like the. Hey, Mark. Yeah, this is like the Century City of Canada. You know, Century City in Los Angeles and Wilshire Boulevard. This is like the Canadian version of Wilshire Boulevard in Canada. Like this is the Toronto version of Wilshire Boulevard and Century City. It's almost exactly it looks almost exactly the same. It looks almost exactly the same as and it's Iranians too, right? Just like in Los Angeles, it's Iranians, you know, and just like in Century City, it's Iranians here. So you guys can see. You guys ever been to Wilshire Boulevard in the States or whatever? It's all Iranians and like it's all the buildings are on it. Yeah, a lot of traffic and you know. So it's all good, man. So you know, they're protesting here. So they're just protesting, guys. Yeah, guys, it's a big protest they're having here. A protest. This is North York Center. Yes. Yeah, guys, they're protesting. They're protesting the regime in Iran. The police there killed a girl there. Yeah, no worries, man. Hopefully Iran is much better in the future. Hopefully, we pray for a better Iran, better Persia. Praying for a better. I need a gimbal. Yeah, I know. I need a gimbal. I hope for a better Persia, better Iran, so that things are good. I would like to go there one day. So yes, yeah, Tyler. Yeah. How did this terrorist enter Canada? Yes, we don't want any terrorists in Canada. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Listen, there is a green
Okay.
green things over there.
Right.
There's evidence of their money laundering on that.
Yes.
Please take a video of that.
I will take a video, but it's difficult to stop money laundering. It's sponsored by the government.
It's very, very easy.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
But it's-
we just need to put
It
our
enriched.
mind into
The politicians are getting the money from the money laundering, so it's hard to stop it.
It's very, very easy.
I will go and take a. You say where it is?
It's right here.
Okay.
It's only doable from this side.
Okay.
Can you take him?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. It's all right. So, as I was saying, it's very difficult to. They have money laundering.
Women love freedom. Women love freedom. Women love freedom. Women love freedom. Women love freedom.
Let's go take a look. All right, let's go take a look and see what we have here. So, like I'm saying, they're saying that they have some money laundering going on in Canada. Now, I know it's difficult in the British, those countries that are from the British colonial system, like Canada and Australia and Bahamas and Bermuda. It's money laundering is a big deal here. So it's very difficult to stop, but usually it goes through the British colonies. So this money laundering, how is it working? So it's just going directly through Canadian banks. They're not even trying to hide it. This isn't money laundering. It's very clearly if its money is coming directly from Iran.
This is only probably the
right. This
20 to 25% maximum that's reported.
Reported. Okay, because most money laundering.
FinTrack.
Right, but the thing
has reports on these. So
but most of the money laundering goes through the British colonies, right? The former British colonies, so it's difficult to trace. This is very direct.
Yes.
You know, very very visible money transfer. So it's very easy for the government to track.
Right. So
yes.
that's why.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's being encouraged and accepted, and not questioned.
Okay, so this is one thing. This is very easy to stop. So this kind of money transaction, very easy to stop because it's right in front of their eyes. Most of the time, they just don't want to stop it. It's not. They're not trying to hide the. Yeah, they're not.
They want their money.
Of all of this.
They want that actual money. You don't.
But they're not even trying.
Which is now.
Yeah, the thing I was saying
is silencing.
Most guys.
We know where they live.
Right.
We know where they are in the city.
Right. Okay, so because most of the time they try to hide the money laundering. They send it to Bermuda or Cayman Islands or Hong Kong or one of the former British colonies is how they transfer the money. They can hide it very easily. When they do it like this, it's very easy. The government has to easily stop it. Now, the one thing is when you stop the money transfer like this, they're just going to go to Bermuda or Cayman Islands or whatever. That's the problem, right? But yes, this is very visible, and we can do something to stop it. You just have to let who's the representative for this riding? Do you guys know?
That's part of the problem. He's one of the paid.
So he's paid off from this. I see.
She's actually here.
Oh, really?
She has all the documents. She has actual check.
Right.
But she just showed us.
Okay.
But she didn't let us to take a picture. But she has actually like the original document.
Right. Yes. Yes, Kicks. Yeah, we're just talking about the money laundering. I was actually going in depth about it, like the former British colonies. It's a big deal. So I don't know Kicks TV if you know, but the former, like a lot of the people in power in the British Empire, like in the British Parliament, the British UK Parliament, they make a lot of money, as well as the offshore colonies. So the offshore colonies like Jersey, Isle of Man, Bermuda, Bahamas, Cayman Islands, Hong Kong, Singapore, all of those former British colonies, they're all masters of hiding money. So when you do something illicit, if you do something illegal and you want to hide the money, what you do is you got to find an intermediary in one of those British colonies. And this is a way, technically it's a way for the British government to deny knowledge of the money. Now the reason that they do this and the reason that the British government would support this is because this money inflow, once it's been laundered in the British offshore colonies, it then goes back into England. It supports the currency in the UK. So, but this here, what we're seeing here is a very blatant money transfer. It's very direct. It's very visible. It's nothing that is hidden. And so it should be very easy to stop if the government wants to stop it. This is not like like an elaborate money laundering, deal. This is just it's just the government is just allowing the money to come into the country, and they're not stopping it. But if you reach out to the politician, if you were to do like a petition page, it'd be very easy to stop that. But you got to have politicians that are willing to support that as well. So yeah. That's right.
They're receiving the support.
That's right.
They're gonna just not do anything.
Exactly. But anyways, we want to see Iran to be a more tolerant regime in Iran, because I would like to go to Iran. I was supposed to go to the Middle East in January. I was supposed to go to Dubai. Yeah, and Kicks TV. Hi, HVAC dinner. Every day, I just came here to get a coffee, guy. I came here to get a coffee, and there was a protest here, so I just came for a coffee and saw this. So I said, okay, I will stream it, and you can see there's a very strong support to have the regime in Iran be more tolerant. They're not very tolerant in there, and they wanted more freedom for the people, freedom for the women's, freedom for the men's, more tolerant society, like what we have here in Canada, they want like that. But of course, if they make their system more tolerant, then it's a risk to their power, But we all know that, man. But anyways, Kicks TV, thank you for coming into my stream today, and thank you, Honey Co, for coming. We are in North York. This is the heart of the northern part of Toronto. This is like the downtown of northern Toronto. We're on the edge almost of the city here. The edge of the city limits. This is basically the city limits of Toronto. Like the next is over is Vaughan and Markham. So this is where there's a lot of Iranian people that live here, and Koreans here. This is like a Korean and Iranian area. If you like Korean people and if you like Iranian people, then North York Center is a good place to be. There's a lot of Iranian and Korean people that live here. Yeah. So guys, anything new? Yeah, man, Iranian have good food. Yeah, this is North York. We have a lot of Iranian food and a lot of Korean food around here. So if you like Iranian food, if you like Korean food, they have a lot of good Korean and Iranian food here. It's a good place. If you like to see a beautiful Iranian lady, this is a good place to come. You might see one. So this is a good place. I'm a traveler, I travel all over the world, and I've never been to Iran, and I think if it was a more different regime there, maybe I would go there. I was supposed to, like I told you guys, I was supposed to go to Dubai in the winter. I was supposed to go there before I went to the Philippines. I was supposed to go to Dubai. That's the closest I would have been to Iran or Persia. But I need a gimbal. I know you guys are telling me I need a gimbal. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna get a gimbal. Actually, I wanted to buy a gimbal this weekend. I wanted to buy a gimbal, but I'll pick one up during the week. I'll pick up a gimbal so that I get a better what do you call it? A better view. So for the webcamming and all of that. But guys, this is North York Center. It kind of like, you guys know Wilshire Boulevard in California or Century City? It's kind of like that. This is like the sparse suburbs of Toronto, and it's like Wilshire Boulevard. It's like a Century City. It's like way on the north side of Toronto, and we're close to the border of Toronto, actually. So this is where a lot of Iranian people live. A lot of Korean people live here. This is like a Korean and an Iranian like neighborhood, right? So it's like that. a lot of Koreans and a lot of Iranians live here. A lot of Koreans and a lot of Iranians live here. And you can see they have the sign here. They took over the street here. They put a sign up here, and they just said that they want to change the regime. So they wanted to stop some of the money laundering. But Kicks TV, Honeyco, Darren Dobson, thanks for coming into my stream today, and thanks guys. Wow, a lot of cars here. Thanks, guys, for coming to my chat, though. Yeah, bootleg. Yeah, it's difficult to use the gimbal, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out how to use the gimbal, and they you know, make it better, you know. So this is North York Center, and this is the protest that they're having here for the people in Iran. Yeah, it's hard to be. I can only imagine. I think it's hard to be a guy in Iran or Persia, in Iran or Persia. So I'm just giving you guys, yeah guys, I'm here in North York. We're in North York protest, and I'm just giving you guys a little, I just came here by chance to do this, and I'm gonna give you guys, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna get a better view so you guys can see it. And I think for next week, I'm gonna get a gimbal. I will get a gimbal for next week, guys. I'll get it for next week. So guys, this is like the Wilshire Boulevard. It's like Wilshire Boulevard / Century City. It's like all office towers and condos, but it's way out in the suburbs of Toronto. But it goes for like a couple of miles, right? Just like Wilshire and Century City in Los Angeles. And it's called North York Center, and this is where a lot of the Iranian people in Toronto, they live. I know, but I just came here for a coffee. I came here for a coffee, man. And I came here, and then I just saw it, so I said I would stream it, you know? I came for a coffee. I usually get my coffee. There's a coffee shop down there. There's a cafe down there, and I get my coffee down there. And I came outside, and I saw it, and I said, hey, why don't I stream it, right? So that's why I came here. I didn't plan to be here for long. I just, you know, a quick little stream. You guys not gonna get mad at me for doing this, right? I just a little stream. You don't like it, you don't have to watch. You know, I just come in, say hello, and say goodbye is fine. And when I get to Philippines or when I get to Thailand or whatever, then you guys can, you know, you guys can enjoy the content, right? But for right now, I'm giving you guys something different. Oh, it's a Casio. It's not my expensive watch. I'm just wearing my Casio. It's a Casio. It's not a Boulevard. It's not my expensive watch. I have to watch out. There's you can see here that the yeah. Yeah, people are mad at me. I tried to give you guys a little bit something different, you know. I'm giving you guys a bit of a different vibe of Toronto. Every time you guys see me, I'm downtown Toronto. And this time I change it up. I said, how about if I come to North York instead of going downtown all the time? So I came to North York, and I'm far away from downtown. I'm basically in suburban Toronto. And, you know, there was a protest here. I was going to do a stream, and you can see there's a cafe there. You see, that's a Starbucks. You see the Starbucks over there? That's a Starbucks. You see people are sitting out there in the cafe. So there's that. And then if I go down there, there's another cafe, a Cafe Lander. There's a Cafe Lander down there. And I was just going to come here for my cafe. You know, see, it's a nice day to sit outside and have a nice coffee. It's a really nice day for a coffee. Sit outside and just enjoy life, right? But I came here and I saw that the people are protesting. So if you guys know, the Iranian women got accosted by the police officer in Iran, and they're protesting the regime in Iran and Persia because they're abusing the women. They're abusing the women in Iran. So they're fighting for the freedom of the women to have not to have to wear the head covering in a proper way, you know. So that's why we're here. So that's basically what's going on. And you can see everyone has marked their cars with the lettering, and you know, you can see this going on right here. So yeah, and not too bad.
You're live?
Yeah, I'm live.
You know, the Iranian government
Right.
would look on these pictures
Right.
and focus on the faces of the people that you're putting on live,
Right.
and it could cause problems for these guys. It makes sense to like basically record it and then blur their faces.
Blur them.
Otherwise, when they travel back home or their friends back home and family back home, could be in trouble with their faces. Like when they, you know, come in an anti-government demonstration, it's basically a negative marketing thing.
Okay. All right. What
Information. I'm not
I will.
telling
No,
you
no,
to
no, no.
record
I can
it.
do it. I can blur the faces. I can do that.
Yeah, that would be safer for these guys. To
Right.
be honest with you.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know, but if you're right to record and go live.
No. It makes sense. I'm not trying to make people have a hard time when they go back to Iran. You know. So that's a good point. Yeah. So I can definitely blur the video, guys. I know how to blur the video, or I can stand far back where they cannot zoom in, but I can go back and blur it. The video when I get to my home, and I can go on my laptop. I can do that. That's not an
That would probably be safer. For
Yeah,
people here.
yeah. And I will stay at a good distance back so that I don't see the face too much. It's that way.
Just
Yeah.
wanted you to know that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, no worries. So yeah, so you can hear the guy saying that the people in Iran, they're watching the video, the Iranian government, and he's kind of concerned that the Iran government is going to target these people's families in Iran because of my video. So I say, okay, what I'll do is I will stay far enough back, and when I get home, I can blur the video, or I can put it as private, and then that way it's not a big deal. But anyways, guys, yeah, you can post edit, right? I can do it in the YouTube studio, right? I can go in there and I can edit up the video when I go home. So this guy was concerned about the peoples in Iran. So, you know, the government. I don't know. Unless, for me personally, because I'm not Iranian, I'm not going to Iran. And I would hope that people that are protesting are not planning to go back to Iran anytime soon. But anyways, guys, I think it's time for me to get a coffee. Let me go get a coffee. Let's get a coffee and let's get a coffee. It might be hard to get a coffee. This coffee shop might be really busy right now because of the protest here. And then we can go and have a chat about all of this stuff that's going on here. So let's go and do that. Anyways, let me actually, there's a good spot right here. I'm gonna just stand here for a second here. Give me a second. Oh man. Can you interview that dog? Oh, the dog? I could try, I guess. Man, I'm feeling for a coffee so bad right now. I don't know. I think I need a coffee. I just see the lineup inside of the Starbucks. You see the Starbucks right there is like insane. I don't want to deal with that, you know. I'll have to go down. There's another cafe down the street, so I can go there for a coffee, man. You know, now that the weather changed now, you know, it's time for a coffee, you know. It's like that day to get a nice coffee and just to chill outside, because now we're getting into the fall weather and you just want to have a coffee and sit in the cafe. And now I can't do that because there's a huge lineup. There's a huge lineup in the cafe for coffee. So obviously, or a latte or whatever, cafe, whatever, latte, whatever. What I might do is there's a Tim Hortons down the street. Do you guys like Tim Hortons? I can go to the Tim Hortons and we can get a cafe au lait down there at the Tim Hortons. So anyways, guys, let me know what you guys want me to do. You guys want me to go down to the Tim Hortons? I can get they have some nice seating there. I can grab a coffee down there and we can chat about travel and all that. I can't believe yesterday that stream I did 2.5 hours, and the YouTube I put it to public, but and it was processing, but it didn't go so you guys can review it after. But let me go down and let me get a cafe. I don't know. what you guys think about that, but let me give it a shot. Hey, Will, what's going on? Yeah, I was just at a protest here. The people here, they're protesting the regime in Iran because the regime is killing the girls because they're not wearing the head covering in Iran. So they killed a girl, and people here, they're kind of mad about it. So they're having a protest. And I said to the guy, I wouldn't go right there. I would just stay far back so that the regime can't see their photo and face, But anyways, I can.
They were all saying.
Yeah. But anyways, let's go take a walk. Let's go to the cafe. Let's talk about. Guys, this is North York. I don't think I've ever done a tour in North York. You guys have never seen me in North York before, but this is North York. This is where. When I used to, remember I told you before back in the day, I didn't like to work, right? I didn't like to work or nothing. This is where I used to hang out. I used to come here because I didn't like to work. I used to just like to get cafe, and I used to like to hang out here. This is where I hang out. I get my coffee in the morning, and I would just walk around here. It's so nice, and, lots of cafes, lots of restaurants, and it's a nice place to chill out, man. So, but then, eventually, when you're got a half a brain or whatever, then somebody's gonna call you to work, and there's no way to get around it. You're gonna get called into work, and eventually that's what happened to me. They called me into work, and I wasn't really down for that at all. But that's life here, and I had to work, so that's when I got sent me to Amazon and to work there, and now I'm trying to figure out something to do online, so because I would rather be like in Philippines or in Thailand, just chilling out, right? But because I don't want to have to work at a day job, that's my goal. So I always having to fight to get time off to go travel, But the second that I have a good income from online, good income that's not tied to an office or to a warehouse or any type of facility, then I'm gonna fly off to the tropics. Immediately I'll fly off to the tropics, and that's my plan. Not that I don't like it here. I don't mind the weather or nothing like that, but I like it in the tropics better than I like it here. So we'll do that as soon as we have the cash flow coming in that can support that, and I will bounce out of here, and that'll be my plan. So guys, this is kind of like I said, it's like this is suburban Toronto. This is the suburban part of Toronto. It's called North York. And you can see there's a lot of signage here. It says North York this, North York that. This is North York Center. And this is where I live pretty much my entire life. I live here. This is where I live my entire life, guys. This is the home of Toronto Brad, North York. I used to, for a little time, I used to live in East York. But the majority of my life, I live here in North York. And see, there's a cafe over there across the street. You guys can see that, eh? They have that cafe there. It's a fancy cafe that they have there, and they have an ice cream shop on that side of the street. They have the ice cream shop, the Dairy Queen, and and they have a keg. Do you guys know the keg? I don't know if they have the keg in the United States. It's like a steakhouse, it's like a steakhouse. You go get a steak. They have that right across the street there, so you guys can see that. So they have a cafe there, steakhouse over there. Do you guys have do you guys have the keg in the United States or in Australia or in the UK? Do you guys have the keg? I don't know if it's around the world or if it's just in Canada that has that. I know. I mean, the keg. It's a good place. I've been there a few times. The keg. It's good. You have all kinds of different steaks, different types of meat, whatever you like. They cook it all kinds of different ways and all that. But I'm not 100% sure if they have that in the States or if they have it in Australia or the United Kingdom or anything. But it's a good place. And they have this new one, this Cafe Lander here as well. They have, and that's like some new bougie place that they put here. So if you guys like that, they have that here as well. And you can get your cafe au lait and your latte here as well. And what else do they got here? So anyways, we're gonna walk down. They put some picnic tables here on the outside, and yeah, it's cool. I like it. So guys, yeah, we were just up at the Lastman Square. They were protesting that thing in Iran that they had where they killed that girl because she didn't wear her headscarf the right way. This seems kind of insane, but I guess that's life, you know. And yeah, this is the Cafe Lander, guys. We're here in the heart of the North York. This is where this is basically like a suburb of Toronto, right? Or suburban Toronto. It's close to the border with like Vaughan and Markham area. There's like a suburb kind of like that. They have a pizza place, but it's closed today. This place is a pizza place, and they put a Chipotle here as well. Well, they've been really making some new stuff that's going on in here, and they're building right across the street. Looks like they're building a condo or something. Look at that. They're building a condo. So guys, yeah, you guys, if I had the my PayPal link, you guys could send me a PayPal to get me a gimbal and hook me up with a gimbal. But it's okay. I'm gonna pick up a gimbal. I'm gonna hook me up. Hey, James Gype, what's up, James? Thank you for coming to my stream. James, we were just we were at a protest up there in Lastman Square. They were protesting about that girl that got killed in Iran. She had not had her scarf on the right way, and they kill her, you know. So it's sad, you know. But anyways, I'm just looking to get a coffee right now. I'm just looking, and there's like the Canadian favorite. There's the Tim Hortons is right here, and they have the picnic tables outside here as well, so I can set up my cam there and we can discuss. But yeah, I've been mainly doing live streams. I haven't done like edited videos in a while, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do an edited video soon. But right now, let's go get a cafe au lait, and then after I do that, I can come back out here and can chill out. Let's go to the Tim Hortons and get a cafe au lait. Let's do that one time, and then once I get that, I can just chill out for a bit. And then after that, I had to work on some stuff as well. So we'll see if I go in there. Just give me 1 second. Skate park. Yeah, maybe get a gimbal. All these places have huge lineups, man. Every place has a huge lineup, man. I went to the Starbucks, the Cafe Lander. All of these places have these huge lineups, man. I'm thinking, what I'm gonna do. Forget that. I'm gonna go back up to the. Lastman Square. There's a nice cafe inside of there, and there should be no lineup. These lineups are insane, man. This place is very busy. As you guys can see, it's a very busy place. Even though I'm in the suburbs, it's still kind of busy. You know, it's like downtown, you have a lot of people, but even here in the suburbs, they have a lot of, they have as well here, they have a lot of people, and it's busy. And even the cafe, I can't walk in there without a lineup out the door, which is insane. So I will walk over to the Lastman Square again, and I will try to get a latte or a cafe Americano or something like that on the other side. And that Tim Hortons is garbage, actually. I don't know how many of you guys have been to Canada or whatever. That you guys know that in Canada the reputation of the Tim Hortons it's not that good, you know. So you know, even the Starbucks is like, you know, it's just like average, I guess. That's why they built this new one, right? That's why they built this cafe. They built this Cafe Landor here because everyone's complaining about the Tim Hortons because it's garbage, right? So nobody wanna get it. So I just say, hey, forget that, and I'll just head over to the. They should have another cafe shop inside of the mall. I'm gonna go there and grab some. They have a couple inside the mall, and I can just set up my cam there and we can chill out. They also have nice places to chill out there. It's very busy here. Wow. Very busy place, this North York Center. Very busy. So many people. And wow, that almost had a, this guy was so, this guy is impatient. He almost crashed his car. Yeah, man. $50 gimbal? Okay, yeah. I'll be able to pick up a gimbal. I think by next week I'll pick up a gimbal. And yes, Ty Z, how you doing? Yes, I'm in North York. I'm walking without a gimbal. Yes, I'm walking without a gimbal. Everyone is harassing me. I need to buy a gimbal. I'm gonna get one soon because it's gonna improve. But I need to get a good gimbal, right? I gotta get one that's gonna do a real good stabilization, man. I won't be looking. Yeah, I guess I can do that. I guess I can do that, Pompoy Flang. Man, you know, I gotta tell you guys, I got myself into some trouble. You know, I got myself in some troubles. You know, I overextend myself, you know, and sometimes, you know, sometimes I'm too generous and stuff like that. And anyways, I don't want to get into it because my finances and all that. But anyways, I want to get to Philippines as soon as possible. Go and buy a gimbal now. There's no electronics store here for me to pick up a gimbal right now, man. If I could, I would, of course, you know. I would pick up a gimbal, but the electronic stores are more further south. There used to be Best Buy right here, but it's closed up now. You see at that Cineplex down the street there was a Best Buy inside of there, but it's closed now. It's gone, permanently closed up, and they replaced it with a Dollarama, a dollar store, and a drugstore. The Shoppers Drug Mart replaced the Best Buy, and they also put another cafe there, but it's like a sit-down cafe. It's not like you can just go in there and take out, right? So it's like it's a bit different. It's a bit different of a cafe. So yeah, we'll walk down there and let's go and we'll go and see if we can get a cafe. All the cafes are all packed up, as you can imagine. In the suburbs, the cafes are like there's nothing to do out here in the suburbs, right? So everybody just goes to the cafe and everyone sits outside and chills out, right? So it's pretty. You know, it's pretty boring in the suburbs. So this is guys, if you guys are just tuning into my stream, this is suburban Toronto. This is called North York Center. We're basically at the edge, the far edge of the northern part of Toronto. We're close to the border with Markham and Vaughan. It's called North York Center. And this is where I live. I live here. And yeah. And this area is a lot of Iranian people and Koreans. A lot of Koreans and Iranians live here. Lots of Koreans and Iranians live here. So yeah, we'll walk up and we'll see. But thank you guys. Yesterday I did a stream and it didn't work, man. But anyways, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just shut down the stream and I'm gonna go grab a latte. If you guys want to watch me drink my coffee, you guys can tune in. I think that'll be it for this stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna put up another stream, maybe another half an hour, 45 minutes. I'll set up a schedule to go live again, and I'm just gonna stay here. I'll just pick up a cafe at the Starbucks here, and you know, we'll do it like that. Have a nice little evening, and I have to work on some other stuff, like some online stuff. Like I said, I want it to be, you know, I want to have that cash flow coming in from online, so that I can just get out of the country. I don't want to be working at my job, so I want to work on that a little bit. Then I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna go live. Maybe a bit later. I'll go live when I'm finished eating, or maybe I'll go live when I'm having the cafe.
Reporting live.
Jojo Chinto. Yeah, of course.
What happened to him?
I don't know. He's retired. He's an old guy now. He must be like you.
I saw him like 10 years in gas station.
Right.
Yeah, he's like this.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Yeah, I saw him too. He's a big guy.
Yeah,
oh,
he sits on you, you die.
Are you journalist?
No, I'm just YouTube webcammer. I'm a famous YouTuber. They like when I say I'm not. It's a joke. That's a joke.
So what are you?
I'm just YouTubing on my channel. I just making it on my channel. But I want to be. The guy was telling me the Iran government might look at my footage, right? So I'm gonna stay far away, so no one get in trouble if they're going back to Iran. I hope that guy does too, right? That guy over there. Be careful. What I will do is I'm gonna blur out the picture, the Fid's face, so just in case somebody has to go back home, they don't get in trouble with the regime.
Lots of us, even in this continent,
Right.
you know, in another continent.
Yeah, they have to work.
Yeah.
I don't feel safe, you know. I understand. I will do that because I don't want anyone to get in trouble if they go back home.
Hashtag, you know,
Yeah.
hashtag Mahsa Amini.
Yeah, so I'll put the hashtag on it, and so people can find it on YouTube or whatnot. Yeah.
And can I have your
My what? My page is Toronto Brad. Just go Brad, like Brad Pitt. You know Brad Pitt?
Yes.
Toronto Brad, and that's it. You put Toronto Brad, and you will find me. Yeah. So she wanted to see my page. I guess she wants to see what I've recorded here. So she asked me for my page. I say I'm just Toronto Brad, so she can find me on the YouTube. I say just type Toronto Brad, you will find me. You know, it's raining a little bit now, and I want to get a cafe, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut it down, and I'm gonna get a cafe. I've been dying to get a cafe, but the lineup is pretty insane in there. It looked like an insane lineup, so I'm gonna get a cafe au lait. And it's raining on me right now, so it's a bit of rain. And I will turn the cam on again once I finish my cafe. I'll come back out again. It's raining. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna get a cafe. I will see you guys in another 45 minutes or so. You guys, thanks for tuning in, guys.